What up, it's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, December 19th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Penny Marshall, the actress and filmmaker whose career spanned 5 decades, including a titular role in Laverne and Shirley, died at her home in California, her publicist announced. She was 75. Michelle Bega said Marshall died Monday night in Hollywood Hills. She said in a statement to the New York Daily News, she passed away from complications from diabetes. Variety confirmed Marshall's death. Her family said in the statement, Penny was a girl from the Bronx who came out west, put a cursive L on her sweater, and transformed herself into a Hollywood success story. Marshall shot to fame in the 1970s with her role as Laverne DeFazio, which first debuted on Happy Days. Marshall and Cindy Williams, who played Shirley Feeney, got their own show in 1976, though the character returned in other ABC sitcoms, including Mork and Mindy and Blansky's Beauties. Laverne and Shirley ran until 1983, and though Marshall had other roles in television and movies, she turned her attention to being behind the camera. She directed 4 episodes of Laverne and Shirley before her first movie, Jumpin' Jack Flash, starring Whoopi Goldberg in 1986. Marshall worked twice with Tom Hanks, directing Big and A League of Their Own. Big became the first film directed by a woman to gross more than $100 million. It took in $151 million and earned Hanks an Oscar nomination. Awakening, starring Robin Williams and Robert De Niro in 1990, earned 3 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture. Her most recent project, which is in post-production, is a documentary about Dennis Rodman titled Rodman. Penny Marshall's friends, fellow filmmakers, and sitcom stars took to Twitter on Tuesday to remember the Bronx native. Marshall's Laverne and Shirley co-star Michael McKean posted Tuesday, "I don't know what to say." Tom Hanks tweeted, "Goodbye, Penny. Man, did we have a laugh a lot. Wish we still could. Love you, Hanks." Rosie O'Donnell, Hanks' co-star in A League of Their Own, shared a 1996 commercial she and Marshall made for Kmart and a photo of the two of them from a Saturday Night Live appearance. Marshall's ex-husband, Rob Reiner, said, "I love Penny. I grew up with her. She was born with a great gift. She was born with a funny bone and the instincts of how to use it. I was very lucky to have lived with her and her funny bone. I will miss her." Happy Days icon and filmmaker Ron Howard tweeted, "She was funny and so smart. She made the transition from sitcom star to A-list movie director with ease and had a major impact on both mediums. All that and always relaxed, funny, and totally unpretentious. I was lucky to have known and worked with her." Writer and director Kevin Smith says, "Farewell to the lady I imitated as a kid before becoming her neighbor years later. Legendary sitcom star and big director Penny Marshall. Got to tell Penny that League of Their Own is one of my favorite films when recorded 4 epic podcasts at my house." Actor and producer Mark Wahlberg wrote, "Rest in peace, Penny. Such a wonderful, funny, and super talented lady. Without her support and encouragement, I would not be where I am today. She'll be missed." Billy Crystal said, "Sad to hear of Penny Marshall's passing. A great comedian, a terrific director, and a dear friend." And filmmaker Ava DuVernay wrote, "Thank you, Penny Marshall, for the trails you blazed, the laughs you gave, the hearts you warmed." Taron Egerton, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Nathalie Emmanuel are to lend their voices to the puppet characters in Netflix's Dark Crystal prequel series, Age of Resistance. Other stars who will be heard in the fantasy drama are Katarina Balfe, Helena Bonham Carter, Natalie Dormer, Eddie Izzard, Theo James, Toby Jones, Sayed Lafty, Gugu Mbatha Raw, Mark Strong, Alicia Vikander, Harvey Feinstein, Mark Hamill, Jason Isaacs, Keegan-Michael Key, Simon Pegg, and Andy Samberg. Based on the 1982 movie Jim Henson created, the show is to debut on the streaming service. Lisa Henson, CEO of the Jim Henson Company, said in a statement Monday, "It is humbling to see So many truly gifted actors join the Dark Crystal's universe by adding their voices to the Age of Resistance. She added, as with the original film, we are now adding a voice cast of the highest caliber that will provide textures and range to the puppetry performance that are at the heart of the series. It is thrilling to see this assembled team of artists, puppeteers, and now voice actors, many inspired by my father's original film, work together to realize this unique world through performance and craft at a scale that is rarely seen today. Jim Henson also created the Muppets and created features in Star Wars, Sesame Street, and Labyrinth. He died in 1990 at the age of 53. Andrew Coburn, a retired Wisconsin police sergeant, is suing Netflix and the filmmakers behind Making a Murder for what he says is a misleading depiction of him in the docuseries. The Hollywood Reporter says Coburn filed his defamation lawsuit on Monday. The complaint says defendants omitted, distorted, and falsified materials and significant facts in an effort to portray plaintiff as corrupt police officer who planted evidence to frame an innocent man. Defendants did so with actual malice in order to make the film more profitable and more successful in the eyes of their peers, sacrificing defaming the plaintiff's character and reputation in the process. Engadget.com reported Coburn is seeking a judgment against the defendants as well as a clarification to clear his name. Season 2 of the show, which was helmed by writers, directors, producers Laura Riccardi and Maura Demos, debuted in October. The streaming service built the series as a following the unprecedented journey of Stephen Avery from DNA, exoneree, and reformer to convicted murderer. Avery was sentenced to life in prison after being convicted of the 2005 murder of photographer Theresa Halbach, a crime he has denied committing. He was previously exonerated for a false rape conviction. Cardi B used a water bottle as a microphone and sang out to the window to motorists and school children in Monday's edition of The Late Late Show with James Corden. The rapper and the talk show host performed a melody of Cardi B hits as they drove around Los Angeles for the 14-minute carpool karaoke segment. The clip has gotten nearly 1 million views since it was posted on YouTube. In between songs, Corden talked to the artist about how she got started in the music industry. Most of the salty language is bleeped out in the video. Cardi B told Corden about how her persistence led to fame and fortune by doing good music and not stopping. She said, at first people didn't want to play my music on the damn radio. A lot of these DJs were sleeping on me, you know what I'm saying? So I had to keep on making music until I found the right one that was going to make them catch their eyes on me because, you know, I'm funny. So people just be thinking everything is a joke. Jimmy Fallon announced he will tape an episode of his New York-based Tonight Show in Puerto Rico next month. The taping on the island, which was hit hard by hurricanes during the 2017 storm season, will coincide with the benefit performance of the stage musical Hamilton, which will feature its creator and original star Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is Puerto Rican. Fallon made the announcement Monday while Miranda was visiting tonight to promote his new movie, Mary Poppins Returns. The talk show's official Twitter account says, with at Lin-Manuel and at Hamilton Musical, The Tonight Show is doing a special episode in Puerto Rico on January 15th, #Fallon Tonight. The message accompanied a video clip of Fallon telling Miranda, you'll be our guest. We're going to air a special performance from Hamilton. We've got so much planned, so many cameos. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a celebration of the life, the light, and the spirit of Puerto Rico and its people and its culture. Puerto Rico is back and open for business. Teen Mom 2 is giving fans a first glimpse of Season 9. The MTV series released a trailer Monday that shows Janelle Evans, Caitlin Lowry, Chelsea Huska, Leah Messler, and Brianna De Jesus looking to the future. Evans, whose parents are Jace, Kaiser, and Ensley, is shown rekindling her relationship with her mom, Barbara Evans. The pair enjoyed a family outing in October after feuding for years. The preview, however, also features a clip from Evans' 911 call this year. Evans accused her husband, David Easton, of assaulting her at their home in October. Huska, meanwhile, is showing her family and her newborn daughter, Lane. The 27-year-old television personality welcomed her baby girl with husband Cole DeBoer in August. The narrator says in the trailer, Monday, January 14th, the past is back, but this season, for these moms, their futures are worth fighting for. Teen Mom 2 Season 9 will premiere January 14th on MTV. Long Island Medium star Theresa Caputo has finalized her divorce from husband Larry Caputo. The 52-year-old television personality confirmed in a statement Tuesday to People that she settled her divorce with Larry. She says, "Larry and I have finalized our divorce. We shared 28 wonderful years together and have 2 beautiful children, Larry Jr. and Victoria. We will continue to support each other and remain friends." Broward reported last week that Caputo had recently finalized her divorce. Caputo and Larry split in December 2017 after 28 years of marriage. The pair said at the time, "After 28 years of marriage, we decided to legally separate. We will always love each other and our 2 wonderful children. We are united in supporting each other and our family." Caputo told E! News in November that she and Larry are in good terms. In addition to being married, the pair co-starred on Caputo's TLC series Long Island Medium. The star says, "We have over 30 years together and we just can't forget about that. You know, we still have to honor and treasure that and most importantly respect that." She added, "We were able to come out of this and be friends. I'm incredibly proud of both of us and how he has handled the whole situation on and off camera." Sources told Us Weekly this month Caputo is focused on herself and not dating at the moment. Actress Goldie Hawn shared on Instagram a cute holiday photo of her with her longtime beau, Kurt Russell, who's dressed as Santa Claus. Hawn captioned the image, "Never thought I'd be sleeping with Santa," which shows the couple dressed in warm red and white clothing and sitting in leather chairs in a cabin. Russell, who recently starred as Santa Claus in the Netflix movie The Christmas Chronicles, has long white hair and a full beard in the picture, while Hawn has a fur-lined hoodie covering her head. The 2 large dogs at the couple's feet are also shown in the picture. Former Real Housewives of Orange County star Gretchen Rossi is going to be a mom. The 40-year-old television personality said in an Instagram post Monday that she's beyond ecstatic to be having a miracle baby with her longtime partner, actor Slade Smiley. Rossi shared a photo of Smiley lifting her in his arms as she shows off a sonogram. The couple posed in front of their decked-out Christmas tree and fireplace. Rossi captioned the post, "Yes, the news is true. We are beyond ecstatic to finally announce that we're expecting a little bundle of joy. Our hearts are so full right now." The Real Housewives alum thanked her Dr. Mark Surrey and his staff for helping her conceive via in vitro fertilization after she struggled to get pregnant for several years. The star says, "It has been a very arduous long 4 years of trying with plenty of heartache along the way, but we remain hopeful and faithful, and thankfully God has answered our prayers." She urged fans, "We are a story of hope and perseverance. Don't give up. Believe in miracles. We feel so blessed to have this amazing Christmas miracle ourselves. We just keep pinching ourselves. Hashtag 10 weeks. Hashtag God is good. Hashtag IVF. At grateful." Rossi told People that she is due to give birth in July 2019. She said that the IVF process has strengthened her bond with Smiley, her partner of 10 years, and made her want to share her experience with fans. The star said of Smiley, "It's been a roller coaster of emotions through this, and I don't want to pretend, especially for all couples out there that are going through this, it's not an easy journey. It really is not. Yes, we have definitely grown through this, thank goodness." She also added, "I've decided just to be really raw and real with my videos and just show the true emotions that goes on this journey. I have so many people reaching out and saying, 'You've helped me so much with my journey.'" Rossi starred in season 4 through 8 of The Real Housewives of Orange County, which completed a 13th season on Bravo this month. She has also appeared on the WE TV show Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars. Dax Shepard says he was fired from the popular sitcom Will and Grace. The 43-year-old actor recalled his exit from the NBC series during an interview with Will and Grace star Sean Hayes on Monday's episode of Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard. Shepard reminded Hayes, "I was fired from your show, which is my only firing experience of my life. I'm fine with it now. It was an interesting feeling to get fired." He says, "The only thing I cared about is that you and I were involved. Had it been any other thing with a bunch of strangers, I would have been like, oh, whatever. I was at a table read for 45 minutes and then I got fired." Hayes responded, "I almost don't remember it. Of course I remember it, but I almost blocked it out because it was horrible that it happened. I can't believe they fired you." Shepard auditioned to play Jackson Burdo in the Will and Grace revival, which debuted in 2017. He was ultimately replaced by Megan Mulaney's husband, Nick Offerman. The star says, "The only thing is that there's no anonymity to it for me. I knew many of the people at that table read. I think maybe that was the only element that I was like, well, that's kind of embarrassing. These are people that I know, and then I get canned. He added, over the year later, it's pretty funny. This all worked out exactly as it should. Shepard and Hayes, who played Jack McFarlane on Will and Grace, are longtime friends who met at an awards show. Shepard described his interview with Hayes as a 2-hour giggle love fest in a tweet Monday. Selma Blair reunited with her beloved horse following her multiple sclerosis diagnosis this year. The 46-year-old actress shared an emotional moment with her horse, Mr. Nibbles, on Sunday, amid her struggle with the central nervous system disease. Blair is unable to ride due to her symptoms, but had the opportunity to sit on Mr. Nibbles' back. She shared a photo of herself hugging the horse's neck as she cries tears of joy. The star captioned the post, "This happened, my magical unicorn, hashtag Mr. Nibbles, held my body while I broke open with gratitude." She also added, "I haven't been able to ride for 4 months or more. I haven't been able to get to him, so my saint of a trainer at KJ Rides brought him to me. It was a fairy tale, my horse in front of my yard, with more emotions than these words can hold." The Cruel Intentions star told fans she will eventually ride again. She wrote, "I will heal, I will ride, but until then, I will hold on to this feeling and post pictures whenever we all need to believe people will move mountains and horses to help us heal." Blair also posted a picture of herself with Mr. Nibbles and his trainer, Kelly Jenkins. She wrote, "This woman, this horse, thank you. Hashtag Mr. Nibbles, hashtag KJ Rides, hashtag Cellar Door Equestrian, and to my neighbors. Thank you for letting him gaze on your lawn, heaven on earth, at Cellar Door Equestrian, hashtag Moments of Bliss." Blair went public about her multiple sclerosis in October after being diagnosed in August. She promised to do her best in life as she struggles with the disease. The star says, "I'm in the thick of it, but I hope to give some hope to others and even to myself." Brooklyn Beckham is making his new relationship on Instagram official. The 19-year-old model shared a photo with Hannah Cross, 21, during an outing Monday in Los Angeles. The picture shows Cross resting her arm on Beckham's shoulder as they give peace signs for the camera. The pair wore coordinating black and white ensembles. Beckham captioned the post with the heart emoji. Cross posted a similar photo on her own account that shows her embracing Beckham while looking at the camera. Metro says Beckham and Cross were spotted the same day in Beverly Hills. The couple were seen laughing, holding hands, and kissing as they walked along Rodeo Drive. Beckham and Cross were first linked in October, according to E! News. They have since been seen at the Hague Club Party, the Fashion Awards show in London, and a Mumford & Sons concert. Beckham appears to split from his on-again, off-again girlfriend, actress Chloe Grace Moretz, again in April. Beckham is the son of retired soccer star David Beckham and designer and former Spice Girls singer Victoria Beckham. Jessica Simpson cradles her new baby bump in brand new photos with her family and friends. The 30-year-old fashion designer and singer wore a reindeer onesie during a snow day Monday with husband Eric Johnson, their 2 kids, and other loved ones. Simpson shared a slideshow of photos on Instagram that shows her enjoying a holiday-themed celebration. Ace and Maxwell, her children with Johnson, are also seen playing in the snow with friends. Simpson captioned the post, "Snow Day Memories." Simpson also posted a group picture with Johnson, 6-year-old Maxwell, and 5-year-old Ace. She wrote, "Snow Day at the Johnsons, creating traditions and making memories. I love the holidays." Simpson announced in September she is expecting her 3rd child, a baby girl with Johnson. She told fans on Instagram, "This little baby girl will make us a family of 5. We couldn't be happier to announce this precious blessing of life." Simpson hosted a Friendsgiving charity event in November ahead of Thanksgiving. She expressed her gratitude in an interview with People, saying, "We're constantly grateful for the blessings we have been given." Jada Pinkett Smith said she became, quote, "extremely suicidal during a nervous breakdown in her 20s. The 47-year-old actress recalled on Monday's episode of her Red Table Talk series how she had, quote, "a complete emotional collapse during her early career as an actress." Smith said during a conversation with her mom, Adrienne Banfield-Jones, and daughter Willow, "I had an emotional breakdown that definitely I feel like affected my mental stability." She added, I had gotten to LA and got a certain amount of success and realized that that wasn't the answer, that wasn't what was going to make everything okay. Actually, it made things worse. Smith was 19 years old when she made her TV debut in an episode of True Colors. She experienced her breakdown the next year as she continued to land roles. The star says, I became extremely suicidal, I had a complete emotional collapse. It's like when you just don't have control over your emotions, your thoughts, you feel completely and utterly out of control. She added, I don't even think at that particular point in time I understood what I was going through. Now I know that it was what people would consider a nervous breakdown. Smith previously discussed her experience with suicidal thoughts in an Instagram post following Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain's death this year. The actress wrote, with the suicides of Kate and Anthony, it brought up feelings of when I was in such despair and had considered the same demise. Often. She says, mental health is a daily practice for me. It is a practice of deep self-love. May Kate and Anthony rest in peace. Many may not understand, but I do. This morning, I have the deepest gratitude that I pulled through. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1997, director James Cameron's epic drama Titanic, the story of the real-life luxury ocean liner that struck an iceberg and sank on its maiden voyage in 1912, resulting in the death of more than 1,500 passengers and crew, opens in theaters. It will go on to become the highest-grossing movie in history. Titanic catapulted its young stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet into international fame and won 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Music for the song My Heart Will Go On, sung by Celine Dion. The film also was immortalized with the line, I'm the King of the World, which Cameron famously repeated during the Oscar ceremony as he picked up his gold statuette for Best Director. Titanic centers around a love story between Rose, played by Winslet, the reluctant bride-to-be of a rich snob, and Jack, played by DiCaprio, working-class adventurer and artist. Although Rose and Jack are fictional, the main events and details of the film are largely historically accurate, and some of the characters in Titanic are based on real people, including the American millionaire John Jacob Astor and new money socialite Molly Brown, who are on board the super ship on the night of April 14th, 1912, when it went down in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic. Cameron, who also penned the Titanic screenplay, reportedly spent months researching the story of the luxury liner. In 1995, he hired 2 Russian submersibles and conducted a series of dives to shoot interior and exterior footage at the Titanic wreckage site located off the coast of Nova Scotia. Much of the Titanic was shot at a studio custom built for Cameron near Rosarito Beach in Baja, California, Mexico. A 770-foot replica of the Titanic was constructed and held in 17 million-gallon tanks. Manufacturers involved in producing supplies and furnishings for the original Titanic were reportedly consulted during construction of the replica, which was almost as large as the actual 10-story, 882-foot super ship. Cameron's quest to tell the story accurately was a massive undertaking, and the project reportedly cost over $200 million, making it one of the most expensive movies to make. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, December 19th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.